What happens when the mightiest, strongest man in the world meets the three zaniest maniacs of mayhem? Easy. You got this film right here. Let's talk about the Three Stooges Meet Hercules. This is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, you lame brain. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Dual, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 1962 comedy fantasy flick The Three Stooges Meet Hercules, released by Columbia and directed by Edward Burns, the third film to star the Stooges after their 1959 resurgence in popularity. Yes, after their previous film, Snow White and the Three Stooges kind of didn't do so well, which was released through Fox, but I'll talk about that movie another time. Anyway, well, of course, the trio consists of Mo Howard, Larry Fine, and Joe DeRita, aka Curly Joe. Now, this was directed by Edward Burns, who was a longtime Stooges director. He directed lots of shorts of theirs. It was the most financially successful of the Stooges feature films. Well, the Stooges find themselves embroiled in an unexpected journey through time when they assist their neighbor, Skylar Davis, in constructing a time machine at while the Stooges are working right next door at a pharmacy. Well, they are transported to Ithaca in ancient Greece during the reign of King Oeneus. The Stooges and their companions become entangled in a series of misadventures, initially mistaken for gods due to their arrival coinciding with the imprisonment of Ulysses. They must navigate the amorous advances of the lecherous king while attempting to rectify the historical disruption they have caused. Well, following a daring escape from a perilous shipwreck, the group, armed with Curly Joe's soporific concoction, successfully vanquishes a Siamese Cyclops. But boy, I'm gonna say, and soon it takes their exploits soon take an unexpected turn. They showcase Skylar's newly acquired strength and what have you, and propels him in the role of Hercules. Oh boy, yes. So anyway, this is just absolutely really a real crazy film. Now that's all the story I will give to you. If you want to know what happens throughout the rest of this film, you must see the movie. Now then, I will point out to you that um this film is easy to find on physical media. You can probably find it for a pretty decent price and what have you. You can find it in solo form. You can find it in a 3 disc set with their next film, Three Stooges in Orbit, and their last film, The Outlaws is Coming, which I actually have. Or with their other feature films, which of course include Rockin' in the Rockies, Have Rocky Will Travel, and The Three Stooges Go Around the World in a Days. Anyway, from what I've seen of this film, I think The Three Stooges Meet Hercules is absolutely fun. And I actually agree with what one of the posters says. It's more fun than a Roman circus. The film actually made 2 million or 1,175,000 US and Canada. Well, apparently, Edward Burns had recently worked with the Stooges during the Shem Howard era through 1952 and was recruited to help revive several proven routines from the past. Now, he later commented the team wasn't the same, they were older, and I had to remind myself to be careful with them. Didn't want them to have a heart attack in the middle of a scene. If they had to run up a flight of stairs, I'd cut to something and jump to them at the top of the stairs. And while he commented on Curly Joe, he said he wasn't quite the typical stooge. He wasn't quite as willing to be hurt as Curly was, or even Shemp, and Mo was very considerate of him, and Joe was a little temperamental and didn't like to be hurt. Mo took pains to make sure that Joe wasn't hurt the way Larry was, for instance, or the way Shemp used to be. He didn't sleep much. We had to use doubles more for Joe than we did Shemp or Curly. Now, actually, there was a little bit of an accident that occurred. Larry sustained an injury that landed him in Cedars Sinai Medical Center when filming a scene that involved climbing aboard a parked chariot. And while the 300-pound Daria lost his grip and fell directly on top of him, knocking him unconscious, he was rushed to the hospital quickly, and quickly discharged when deemed fit enough to return to work. It was during Fine's brief hospital stay that he was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, which he controlled by resisting foods containing sugar for the remainder of his life until he passed away in early 75. Now then, but back to the movie, my thoughts on it, just so I give you a heads up on what occurred. Now, I actually think this movie's so hysterical a lot and what have you. I really kind of like when the the guys in the Skylar eventually have to be with those slaves on the boat and why they give beards and why have you. Oh my gosh, that was very funny. Anywho, I think that was just so much fun and what have you. Now, aside from our main stooges and what have you, which they were still funny like always, we have Quinn Rediker playing the role of Skylar, who was very good and what have you. Vicky Trickett played Skylar's girlfriend, Diane Quigley, and I thought she was good too. George N. Neese played Ralph Dismal. No, not Dimsall. Excuse me, I mispronounced it. Dimsall, who was the owner of the pharmacy and also played King Odious. Samson Burke played Hercules, and I thought those two were actually really good. Emil Sitka, who was a long time running, well, recurring cast member of various Stooges shorts, appeared as the shepherd and refreshment man. Let's see. And Hal Smith, who of course would be a well known voice actor, played King Theseus of Rhodes. But anyway, I really think this had a pretty good cast at YB. The confrontation with the Siamese Cyclops was absolutely funny at YB, so I gotta give that credit as well. Paul Dunlap's score wasn't too bad either. Now, despite he wasn't too thrilled with Have Rocket Will Travel, Mo did express his fondness for the film in '73, just 2 years before his death, saying, "Of course, Hercules I liked very much, especially when we were in the slave ship. We had a great special effects team on that." Yes, this did have this did have some pretty good effects and what have you. So I gotta give him props for that. So anyway, really good, and the story was written by Norman Maurer, who of course had who of course was married to Moe's daughter Joan. Did a good job, and of course he was producer of the film. Well done. So anyway, I thought the Three Stooges Meet Hercules was another comic masterpiece. So I really think you will definitely love this film. So I would definitely recommend this to you if you are a big time Stooges fan. I know you'll enjoy it. Now, if you can't find it on DVD, no problem. The full movie's actually available on YouTube, but you can actually find it on the Three Stooges Plus YouTube channel. So just look it up and you'll get to see it. It's absolutely very, very funny. So I would recommend you give the Three Stooges Meet Hercules a go for. It's just a fun filled time traveling trip and what have you of comedy, mayhem, and all that jazz. So, what did you think of the Three Stooges Meet Hercules? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, consider clicking the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation, and continue to help support my channel and keep making it grow big, and especially with those views. Join me next time when I'm going to bring to you a very special TV log. It'll be the next TV log, where I'll be talking about the sketch comedy show SCTV. So I do hope you enjoy this, and if you like this, check out my reviews for these other films. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of the Three Stooges 1959 comeback film, Have Rocket Will Travel. The upper right-hand corner is my review of Disney's animated Hercules film. Or if you'd like another warped out take, or if you want more time traveling fun, well, you may not be time traveling, but you're going to see all sorts of weird, warped out craziness in what I have you in this film. See my review of Mel Brooks' History of the World Part 1 in the bottom left hand corner. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.